Alright, so the kitchen in this 2614 Rockwood. To start, you have a dual basin kitchen sink with a pull down sprayer that switches between spray and stream. Behind your kitchen sink, you'll see a button that says push me. What that is USB charging ports and 110 outlets. You have a residential microwave, and your range hood has two switches. First one is just a light switch. Second one is your fan switch. As far as your range goes, you have a bifold range cover. To light your stovetop, you would just turn this to the high position, turn your sparker. To light your oven, you would turn this to the fire picture, push it in and hold it, and then turn your sparker to light your pilot light. The switch here, up activates your ring lights, down activates your oven lights. As far as your refrigerator goes, in here is where your controls are at the top. So the first one is what turns it on and off. The second one is what switches it between automatic and gas only. When the auto light's on and you're plugged into power, the refrigerator is running on electric. And your black bag is your owner's manual information, your outside TV bracket, your different remotes. You have a spatula, outside coax connection, water filter wrench. Water filter was in the door, and then your TPMS sensor. Underneath your refrigerator is where your breaker panel and fuse panel is. And then going around towards the front, you have your TV. You have storage behind your TV too. You just pull the handle down, and the TV just opens up. Plenty of storage in there. And you would just push the TV back in to close it. Your radio, you can see you have two speakers inside. Your radio is a DVD player, CD player. It's Bluetooth compatible. You have auxiliary inputs, USB input, and HDMI inputs. When you turn it on, you can see it says 1, 2, 3 over here. When they're blue, that zone is turned on. So 1 is turned on, which is your speakers right here. Zone 2 are your bedroom speakers, and Zone 3 is your outside speakers. On this radio, you can control Zone 3 separately. So you hit your Z3 button, it pops up on the screen, and now you're controlling the outside speakers separately from the inside. So inside you can listen to the TV audio, outside you can be listening to your radio. And to turn off that function, you would just hold the Z3 button. It shuts off here. And then the power button is also the mute button. If you hold it, it puts it in standby mode. Underneath all that, you have your fireplace. The controls on the fireplace are at the bottom and the middle. On this one, you can adjust the brightness, your heat setting, and set a timer between a half hour and 6 hours. Your thermostat is honestly easy to use. You would just hit your system button until it says cool or heat here, and you hit your mode button until it says auto. Once it says that, you set your temperature with this button, and your AC is going to kick on. Say you want your furnace turned on, you hit your system button again. You got to give it a second to respond to the AC until it says heat, and then it says gas heat. You just set your temperature, and then turn it off. System button one more time, and it says off. Going into the bathroom, you have a foot flush Dometic toilet. Your light switch is right above your toilet. And your fan is also above your toilet. Twist the black knob to open it. And then you have two buttons on the right side. The first button is your fan speed, and the second button turns everything off. For your shower, you want to make sure that your shower doors are locked when you travel. And then in here you have your shower miser system. When the valve is down, water will flow through your shower head. When you flip it up, water is recirculated back to your freshwater holding tank. Once your water gets hot, this blue line here will turn gray. At that time, you would just flip the knob down and take a shower like normal. Skylight right above your shower. Your GFCI is underneath your sink in here. Now going towards your bedroom, your front bed area, your vent is here. Is where your second AC would go if you chose to get one. Your lights above your bed just have a button on them, turn those on and off. If you look at the front, you have USB charging ports on each side of your window, as well as 110 outlets. You do have plenty of storage underneath your bed. You just pull up on the handle. And everything that's outside storage, you can get to from inside as well. If you look on each side of your slide out, you have 110 outlets. And then your TV bracket location is going to be by your entry door. You can see the TV backer sticker, as well as your coax and 110 outlets. And your light switch for your bedrooms on this wall as well. Going towards the front and your slide out, you do have storage underneath your slide. Underneath your dinette seats, you just pull your drawers out. You can also access all that if you lift up your cushion. You do have to remove the screw to get to it though. The lights in your slide out, you have to turn off manually. So this switch is right here. And for your theater seating, the switch is on the light itself. These are the same lights that's above your bed and your front bed. So if you hit them once, they're blue. If you hold it, they turn white. Your theater seating does have lumbar support with the controls on the side. And then to put your footrest up, you just pull on the black handle down here. And last but not least, we have our control panel. You can control all this from your phone as well with the Lippert app. So the first two switches are your water heater switches. First one's electric, second one's gas. Then you have your water pump and your tank heating pads. Underneath those, you have two big black switches. Those are your two slide outs. Your awning switch and different interior light switches, interior and exterior. Last switch is your Wi-Fi prep. Your Sky Ranger 4. Then you have your tank gauges. So the bottom one's your battery, fresh water, black, gray 1, and gray 2. Gray 2 is going to be your kitchen.